Before he takes any popcorns out of that little popcorn basket, no popcorn involved in this recipe, but almost everything else. It's the Easter weekend, baby, and there is no better way to celebrate than to hashtag bake more memories. It's the perfect time to bring out those tried and trusted recipes. You don't need a flop on Easter weekend. And it just inspires us this morning with what looks like the most delicious Easter baking ideas for you to try at home. None other than the taste master himself. Derek van Biljoen is here to stir up a little nostalgia with an Easter chocolate celebration cake. Derek, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to say congratulations because I haven't actually been able to say that since you became officially the taste master.
I am indeed the taste master of 2022, season 3, and it's kicking off again this year. So season 4 coming up. I believe entry is already open.
And I would suggest that you do that because, and I know you are on this trajectory regardless, but this seems to have sped things up dramatically in your world. What has this competition, taking part and then getting the title, what has that meant to you? How has this changed your path?
Just incredible. I mean, it opens so many doors to a person. And the people that you meet in this journey itself and then the aftermath of the journey are just quality. And the connections and the contacts and the network that you build up, it's priceless.
That's it. And it's all about strategic network. I'm realizing more and more now we are surrounded by everyone we need to activate ourselves. So we're going to do something quite special for the family today. I love the sound of a celebration cake because that leaves room to really express yourself. So how are we going to, yeah, exactly. And how are we going to interpret this notion? I mean, the finished product looks beautiful. I'm guessing the cake, super important.
The cake is important. What's wonderful about this recipe, it's quite simple and it's not too expensive. So nothing fancy goes in there, but the buttermilk makes it. And always, Tannie Ilse taught me to put in a little bit of apricot jam, and this is the secret. So
you know, you just aired your secret now to like 2 million people now know your
A recipe must live. It must live, so it's no secret anymore.
Okay, so let's get cracking. I'm ready to help you.
The most important thing is to start to cream your eggs and your sugar together.
Okay.
You need to do this very well. Usually we'll take about 10 minutes with that.
Okay.
And once it's sort of doubled in size, you can add the buttermilk. That's about a cup and 3/4. And while you're busy, I'm going to start this chocolate sort of mixture that we're going to mix in there. We start with that hot pan. We start with about 200 grams of butter in here.
Okay.
And we add a 1/4 cup of water and our apricot jam just in here now so that it dissolves in nicely.
What do you think the apricot jam does?
I don't know. I'm not a food scientist or a trained chef, you know, so, yeah.
It's amazing, and I know every family has one of these, or let's be honest, every grandma or gogo has one of these little secrets.
Something,
every
but it
out
really
there
does something, even in a vanilla sponge. I promise you, it's a good thing to do. Right, and in there, we're going to put like a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder.
Okay.
So, no funny chocolates in here, nothing too expensive. That's all.
I mean, if you're a baker, you will probably have most of these in your cupboard. I mean, the buttermilk, maybe you might need to go out and get fresh, but I love the fact that, like you say, this is an accessible showstopper. Because you bring something out like this, the family is going to go mad. And
it's just a delicious cake. It's rich. It's beautifully dense, more like a pound cake, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Right, I'm just going to let this cool. Don't let this boil because that'll cause a scenario. Right.
We don't want scrambled eggs. Okay.
We do not want scrambled eggs. I'm going to add the buttermilk in here now.
So you would say for the, you know, in a perfect world, you would cream the sugar eggs for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, really, this is where you put your love in your cake. This is a crucial step in any cake mixture. Okay. So I just want to get a whisk quickly.
Here we go, sir.
Thank you. And just give this a little bit more of a stir.
Okay, so we can now combine our two ingredients.
Why don't you just lower your speed there? I don't want a disaster happening.
How's that?
Right. And just sort of slowly. Might be a little bit still too hot, but
it's okay. For TV, you know, we bend the rules just a little bit.
We bend the rules.
Look, we don't have an omelette, so it's looking beautiful, and it looks luxurious. It's almost got a silky kind of edge to it. I absolutely love it. And this is a jumping off point. We want you to give it your own flair and definitely wow the family with a showstopper, and a tried and trusted Easter chocolate celebration cake is amazing. Thanks to Royal Baking Powder, it's the perfect way to celebrate with your loved ones and, of course, bake more memories. Okay.
Bake more memories.
I love it. Okay,
Yo,
what's next?
that's good enough. So I'm going to add to our 2 cups of flour. This should be sifted.
Okay.
That's just a bit of bicarb and a pinch of salt.
All right.
And then, of course, a royal baking powder. You know, I've been thinking royal baking powder has been around since 1866 or something ridiculous like that.
I was thinking it's been pretty much a common thread throughout my entire life. I would imagine that many families
my
get tied
mother
together
used
by
it,
that
my
thread.
grandmother used it, her grandmother used it. Before the Boer War, there was royal baking powder.
I love it.
So it's a wonderful thing.
If it ain't
I'm
broke,
just going to
yeah.
mix this up. Let's get that whisk again.
Okay.
And then if you can help me, just pour that mixture in here. Brilliant.
Right.
Well done. Right.
Yeah, and it smells absolutely beautiful. Okay, so for the sake of TV, just talk us through these final steps, and then we will start putting this together.
We just combine this now, and you just mix it till it's combined, homogeneous, they say.
Homogeneous, I love it.
I add a bit of vanilla. Yes, it's chocolate cake, vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. You get to a homogeneous mixture, so if you have a stand mixer, you know, that's an easy job. So we'll just get this going.
Get a bit of elbow grease in it.
That's
okay.
right. Your oven is preheated to 170 degrees on fan or 180 on a conventional oven.
Okay.
And then this is a 20 centimeter cake tin that we have prepared. And this is probably enough for 2 layers. But we'll just do some one in there.
I absolutely love it. So we're going to continue compiling our beautiful Easter celebration cake. And of course, we are calling on you guys to bake more memories as well with Royal Baking Powder and the Taste Master SA. So if you're inspired by what Derek's done through his Taste Master journey, then listen very closely. All you have to do is visit thetastemaster.co.za, share a video of yourself, about yourself, telling us why you love baking with the tried and trusted Royal Baking Powder. And entries close on the 23rd of April. But you can find all the terms and conditions on that website. It's thetastemaster.co.za. And I recommend that you take that first brave step, because you could end up here. We'll continue with our cake construction and deconstruction in just a moment. This batter is delicious.
Are you a rising star in the kitchen, ready to bake it till you make it? Then enter the new season of Taste Master SA, brought to you by tried and trusted Royal Baking Powder on SABC2, where you could win 50,000 rands worth of prizes and become a baking legend. Visit thetastemaster.co.za. Share a video about yourself and why you love baking with Royal Baking Powder. Entries close on 23 April. T's and C's apply.